Hi everyone, welcome back to channel. I'm Monica. If you are someone who spends a lot of time in Gmail or Google Chat but still needs to manage your task in Jira, then I have got something special for you today. In this video, I am going to review an app called JIGO. It's a smart integration between Jira and Google Workspace tools like Gmail, Google Chat, and Calendar. This app might just save your hours every week. So let's dive deeper and see how this app works. You will find this app on Atlassian Marketplace, JIGO, Google Workspace for Jira, and the installation process is simple. You will come on your Jira instance and then you will click on apps. You will click on explore more apps. After that, you will search JIGO, and this is the first result, JIGO Google Workspace for Jira by lovebyte.codes. You will just click here and then you will get an option to install this app over here in place of added. I have already added, so that's why it's showing me the added label. After installing this app, you will go here in the setting and then you will click on apps. Then you will see JIGO Google Workspace for Jira is here. Then you will click on getting started, or you can directly click on the configuration. It will lead you to the configuration of this app. And then here on this screen, you will have an option to activate and configure the features. They also provide the JIGO browser extension for Google Chrome. I will also recommend to use this browser extension to create, edit, and the link work items. They also have the JIGO Google Workspace add-on, and it is completely optional if you want to use it or not. But if you are using it, then you can easily create the new work items from Gmail and the Google Calendar. I will explain how the JIGO browser extension and JIGO Google Workspace add-on works later in the video. In this video, I would not cover the app setup. You can refer to the documentation which explain step-by-step process. I will include the documentation link in the description below so that you can go and follow the setup process of this app. Now come back to getting started and then click on configure, where you can configure the feature in the first tab. This is the place where you can configure the visibility of your feature. Here you can activate the global features. Currently I have activated Gmail, chat, and the Google Calendar. And here you can activate the features on project basis. You can select the project from this drop down. Currently I am using Team WebGentle, and these three features have been selected for that particular project. The next is permission. So this is the place where you will configure which features are available to a specific group. If you want to select any group for the features, let's suppose here in the Gmail, you can select a group here, and you can do the same for the chat and the calendar. If you will not select any kind of the group over here, then all the groups will have the access to this feature. But if you want to restrict them, then you can do it from here. You can see if no groups are selected for a features, then all groups will have access to that particular feature. And if selected, then only those groups will have access. Here we have the service account, and this setting is completely optional. It is not required to use this app. But if you want to enable the extended sharing, then you have to set up the service account. I will explain what is the meaning of the extended sharing later in the video. Here is the documentation. You can go and follow the steps to set up your service account. We have the Gmail settings here, Gmail integration setting. This one is the link email address. So if you will enable that particular option, then it will allow the users to link entire email threads to the Jira work item. And this is the sharing settings. So this will be enabled only if you have configured the service account. So if you want to use these kind of functionality in your instance, then you have to set up the service account. Here in the sharing, if we will enable this, then it will allow the users to share emails with all people that have access to the Jira work item. And this is a share emails by default. You can choose it, and it will define if the emails should be shared by default. Although the user can still decide against sharing. We have the same setting for the email threads, allow the users to share the entire email threads with all people that have access to the Jira work items, and again the default, but still user can decide. This is the restrict sharing for a specific group. You can choose a group from the drop down, and it will restrict the sharing for a specific group. Here we have the permission, or you can see the option to allow the project admins to override the global setting. You can choose your project from the drop down and then it will be enabled. Now we have similar setting for the Google Chat, the sharing, the share chat space. It will allow users to share the chat space, and chat space by default. Again, you can restrict sharing for a specific group. This one is the setting for the chat app that should be used when opening the chat spaces. So it should be mail.google.com or chat.google.com. In my case, I will choose chat.google.com. This is the notification setting that you can select the notification method that should be used when adding the users to the chat space. You want to notify via email, or you do not want to notify. Although you can also notify via chat and email, but this functionality will be available soon. Currently, this is not available. And here again, the project admins to override the global setting. This one is for the Google Calendar, where you can again do some sharing settings, allow users to share the events and default settings. Here we can do the time zone setting. You can set the time zone for all the new calendar events, but if you will leave this empty, then it will use your browser time zone. Here you can configure your title. You can select your work item key should be in the prefix, suffix, or the format it should be in the colon, dash, or square bracket, you can see, but I will go with the colon. Here you can configure the work item details in the description. I'm using work item key, summary, description, and work item type. If you want to use the priority, just select it and then you can move it here. This is how you can set your event description. Again, the project admins to override the global settings. Now that we have seen the configuration of this app, let's go ahead and check how it works inside the Jira. In this video, I will use the Team WebGentle project, and this is my Jira Cloud instance. When you will open this particular work item and you have already installed the JIGO app inside your Jira instance, then you will find the enabled feature here, like Gmail is there and chat is there and the calendar too. When you will click on this, then you will find the separate panel for Gmail, chat, and the calendar. You will also find the JIGO panel on the right sidebar. Here you can see JIGO, new email, create chat space, and the new event. Now we will go to the Gmail panel and see what we can do inside that. We can directly send the email from Jira with the help of the JIGO app. You can just click here in the new email, and this window will open where you can write down your recipient and you can select from here. Right now the assignee is disabled because this work item is unassigned. So if I will assign to me, and I will come again to the Gmail panel, click on new email, then I will go and choose the assignee as a recipient. This is the subject where we have the Jira work item key as a prefix. If you want to change the subject, you can, and here you can write down your message. It is default related to the work item key. If you want to remove it, you can. It will not affect any functionality. So I will say hi. I'm sending this email from Jira JIGO, and here we have an option to link this mail to this work item, link email thread, and share. Share this mail with people with access to this work item. It means whoever will have the access to the work item will be able to see this particular email in the Gmail panel. So I will enable it, and I will also enable the link email thread and send. Email successful sent, and here in the Gmail panel you can say from to subject and date is there. We have an option to view the email. If you want to view this email in Jira, just click here, and this is our email where you can open this email in Gmail, or if you want to unlink this email, then you can do that. We have an option directly open in Gmail. If you want to reply, you can. If you want to forward, then we have an option to forward that particular email to someone else. I will go and reply, and then here I will just write down, okay, I am replying. And then again we have option to share and link the email thread. I will go with these options and send. email successful sent, and you can see the two messages are here. When you will open, then here are the two messages, first one that we sent and another one is about the reply. If you want to completely log out from your Google account, then we also have an option to log out from the Google account over here. I'm just telling you this option, maybe in case if you want to log out, then you can simply come here and then log out it. And this is the refresh option where you can refresh this panel. So this is what we can do in the Gmail panel. If you will come here in the right sidebar, then we have an option to send the new email from here. If you will go and click on the new email, again the same window will open where you will choose the recipient, subject, message and these options. Now we will explore this chat panel where we can create new chat as well as we can link the existing chat and refresh this panel. This time I will go and link the existing chat. If I will click on the link existing chat, then here are the chat that I can link that they are already created. So if I will go and click on the JIGO deployment and then I will accept. Here you can see the JIGO deployment chat is there where there is one member is available. We have an option to open the chat, to edit this one, again sharing and linking. If I will click over here, then it will open this in mail.google.com because this is the method or this is the option that I have selected at the time of the configuration. And this is the chat panel, or you can say chat space, where I can chat, where I can add more members from here. If I want to add, I will go here, I will add it, and then here I can add more members and I can select maybe from the reporter, watcher or from the project role. But for now I will close it. So this is how you can link your existing chat directly in the Jira. Now I will go and create a new chat. So if I will click on the new chat, then the name will be default as per the key of a work item, and this is the summary. Then you can add a member. I will go and add a member to assignee. We have a option to link this chat space to work item, and again we can share this chat with the people who have the access to this work item, and I will create this space. This will create a chat space. You can see space successfully created, and here we have this space. Again, if you want to open, just click it and it will open this chat on mail.google.com, and here you go. Now I will come back here, and again from the right side panel you can go and create the chat space. This is the same way. When you will hit the create chat space, it will ask you about the name. The name will be pre-filled, but if you want to change, you can, members and these options. Okay, now close it. The next one is the calendar panel where you can schedule and create your calendar events directly from the Jira. So I will go and hit the schedule. So I want to create an event directly from a Jira. And here in the title, the work item key is mandatory in the event title and will be added automatically. But if you want to change this, then you can do that. You can select from, to, and time zone, attendees. This is the description and this is the format that we have configured at the time of the configuration. And here, if you want to add a Google Meet, you can link this one and then share again, and I will schedule a new event directly from the Jira. Google Meet invitation successfully sent. You can see the name, you can see the date, and here you can directly go to the Meet. We have an option to edit it. If we stop sharing, unlink it, and then again open. If you want to open this particular event in your calendar, just click over here and it will show your event in the calendar. Here you can say this is configure SMTP server for email notification is there. So this is how you can directly schedule or create an event from your Jira with the help of the JIGO app. Again, if we have the same options are available here. Now I have created this particular event. I have selected the share option. So now I'm going to open a different instance with a different profile. I will come here. This is my different profile and I will open the Scrum 9. So ideally I should have the access of those emails, chats and all the events that are already shared with me because I have the access of that particular work item. So you can see I have these emails. This is the different profile. And if you will come to the chat, I remember I didn't share the chat with anyone, so it's not here. And calendar, yes, I have created the event with the share link. If you want to join it, then you can simply click here in the join. You can just click on go to meet, and here you can join the meeting. So this is the view of the other person where you are sharing your emails, chats, and the calendars. Now I will come to the profile that I was using before. So I was using this one. Now that you have seen what JIGO can do inside Jira, let's take a quick look at JIGO browser extension and the Google Workspace add-on. You will find the JIGO app on the Chrome Web Store. You can come and search the JIGO Jira for Google Workspace and you will find this app. After that, you can install it. Now let's go and check how we can use this JIGO browser extension to create the Jira work item directly from your Gmail or anywhere from the browser. Now I will come to my Gmail, and here let's suppose if I am reading any email, let's suppose this one is create test cases for login functionality, then you can see create work item option is there. This option is coming from the JIGO browser extension. When you will click on the create work item, then you can directly create your work item from the Gmail. I will go and click on create work item, and then here you can see summary and description is already pre-filled. You can select your project, you can select the work item type which is task, and then you can select assignee and rest of the fields if you want to do that. Here we have the option link mail, link thread, and share email. So I will go and choose share mail and the link thread, and then I will hit create. And you can see success issue Scrum 10 created successfully. If you want to create another one, you can just hit create another and it will open the same screen. And here if you want to open this in Jira, then you can just simply click here and it will open this particular work item here in the Jira. If you want to add it, you can just click on the edit and do that. So here I will go and close it for now, and this is create test cases for login functionality work item is here that I have created from my Gmail account. So this is really helpful to use this extension. It will help you to create quickly work item from your Gmail. Not from the Gmail, you can also create your Jira work item from anywhere in the browser. Let's suppose if I am on the community website of the Atlassian, so I can go and click on JIGO extension, and here it will ask me to create a work item or search the existing work item. We also have a option here. If you are on the other screen, if you just want to create a work item, then you can simply click on this plus one, and this is the place where you can switch your Jira working instance. When first time you will install the JIGO browser extension, it will ask you to connect your Atlassian account as well as your Google Workspace account. And here we have the Atlassian and the Google profile. If you want to switch, then you can do that. Now I will come back on the create work item screen. I can choose my project, I can choose my work type, and here I can write down the summary. Let's suppose work item from the community, and then I can write down the description. Let's suppose I can just copy and paste this here, and I can again choose assignee and whatever the fields you want to fill, and here I will go and create it. And Scrum 11 is created successfully. So if you are creating your Jira work item from maybe any other website in the browser, then it will not ask you to link your email or thread, something like that. You will get those type of option only if you are creating your work item from your Gmail box. So this is how you can create the Jira work item with the help of the JIGO extension. Now I will go back here and I will check how I can edit my existing work items. If I am on the Gmail and I want to search my work item, then I will click on this and then click here on the search work item, and I will choose, let's suppose I will search create test cases, or I will choose my project, and here you can also enable the auto search, but Now I will click on search, and this is where you can see create test cases for login functionality. If I want to make a comment, I can simply go to the comments from here, and then I can write a comment from Gmail with JIGO extension, and I can save it. If you will open the Scrum tab, then here you will be able to see that particular comment. You can see the comment from Gmail with JIGO is here. Now I will come back to this screen. I will go back and I will edit this particular work item. So I can come here and I can add it. Let's suppose I can just edit this one and then I can save it. Now I will go to the Scrum 10 again, and here you can see the edit part is there. So this is how you can search your work item and then you can edit them in the JIGO browser extension. You can also do the same if you are on any other website. Let's suppose if we are here, so let me just give it a refresh, and then I will come and open the JIGO extension. I will come to my project, and let's suppose I will take this one, which is update database. So I will come again here, and then when I will hit the search work item, I will just search the update, choose the project, and then I can search it. And here you can see update database scheme to support new product type is here. If you want to edit it, then you can just simply click on edit issue and you can edit directly from here. So this is the way you can edit your work item if you are in the Gmail already, or if you are anywhere in the browser with the help of the JIGO extension. Now there is also one functionality that is really important. If you want to link your email to your existing work item, then how will you do that? Let's suppose I am reading this one, please verify your email address. So I am reading this email, then how I can link that particular email with the existing work item? I will go and click on JIGO. Then I will come to the first screen. I will just search work item and I will say community would be good, and then I will just team and then search. Then you will be able to see this one, manage links of the work item. You can just click here and you will have an option to enable mail and thread. So I will enable mail, I will enable thread and share to, then I will close it and then I will go to the community work item. This is Scrum 11. I will open this here. Now we will come to our Gmail panel and you can see this particular email is there. So you can go and view this email. This message is shared by me and this is the email that I have linked with that particular Scrum 11 work item. So this is how you can link your email with the existing work item with the help of the Chrome extension. We also have the same option for Google Calendar event. If you will come to your event, just select this one and then open the JIGO browser extension. Here you can search work item. If I will search community again over here in the project team web gentle and search, then here you will also get an option to manage the link of work item. When you will click, then you can link it with the event and the share will be automatically enabled here. Now let's close it and open this Scrum 11. When you will come here in the Scrum 11, here come to the calendar and you can see please verify your email. This event has been linked with the Scrum 11. So this is the same you can do with the Google Calendar, and you will also find the same option over here in the Google chat. You will go to the Google Chrome extension, JIGO extension, search, and then you will find the option to link that particular chat with your Jira work item. Now we will have a quick look about the JIGO Workspace add-on. If you will come to your Gmail, then here in the right panel you will see the Jira for Google Workspace. It is completely optional, but with the help of this JIGO Jira for Google Workspace, you can also create work items, search work items, just like we were doing with the extension. But the difference is you can use this Jira for Google Workspace only in Gmail and in the Google Calendar. You will go and click on the create work item. Then it will ask you about the project. You can choose your project. You can choose your work item type, and summary and description will be auto filled. They will have an option to attach the email as a mail.eml. You can choose the linking option, link email, share, thread, and then you can create the work item. So this is exactly the same way that we were doing with the help of the extension, but again the difference is you can just use it in the Gmail and in the Google Calendar. That's a quick look at JIGO, a smart integration between Jira and Google Workspace tool. If you found this video helpful, then please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And drop your questions in the comment below. Try the JIGO app today for free. I have mentioned the link in the description. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.